USA's 2025 immigration openings, 5 new ways to enter legally without a sponsor. Imagine stepping onto American soil in 2025, not clutching a ticket purchased at heavy cost, nor sponsored by a nimble relative, but through a brand new legal pathway, one designed precisely for future-minded dreamers. For the first time in years, the door to the United States is swinging open wider, inviting people to come not just as visitors, but with the opportunity to lay roots, grow professionally, and contribute to a shared future. If you've ever thought the dream of entering the U.S. legally requires a sponsor, think again. In 2025, more opportunities exist than ever before. Here's how you can walk through the legal gateway, independently. In a year that's already shaping up as transformative, the United States has unveiled fresh immigration pathways allowing foreign nationals to step onto its shores, without the help of a sponsor. That's right, no job offer from a U.S. employer, no match with a family citizen or green card holder, no intercession by institutions, just you, your qualifications, and these newly minted legal programs. For decades, the typical routes into the U.S. have revolved around sponsorship, what on paper sounds reasonable, a relative vouching for you, or an employer willing to petition. But these traditional lanes have always been narrow, competitive, and often slow. Now, in 2025, policymakers appear to have recognized that talent, ambition, and entrepreneurial spirit deserve their own corridors, untethered from familial or institutional sponsorship. So whether you're a tech whiz, an independent investor, a graduate with global ambition, or someone who's been patiently preparing your move to the U.S., this video is your guided tour through the 5 new ways to enter legally, bold, sharp, and ready for your next chapter. Subscribe now to Travel Tree News for your regular dose of travel inspiration, and let's grow this wonderful travel tree news together. 1. The Global Skills Visa. What it is. The Global Skills Visa is a brand new immigration category targeting highly skilled professionals in technology, science, and related fields. Think artificial intelligence, robotics, green energy, biotech, arenas where excellence crosses borders. Eligibility criteria. A minimum of 5 years of demonstrable experience in your field. A benchmark proficiency, established via internationally recognized assessments or a portfolio of tangible results. A summary proposal of how your entry advances U.S. innovation, not tied to any U.S. employer. How it works. Instead of requiring employer sponsorship, applicants submit directly to the U.S. Immigration Office, highlighting their skills, achievements, and potential to contribute to American competitiveness. Approved candidates receive a visa valid for up to 3 years, with the possibility of renewal and a separate track to apply for permanent residency. Why it's game-changing. There's no employer to bind you. You can work freelance, launch startups, collaborate with universities, or consult for global firms, giving you flexibility and freedom. It's a bold shift from the traditional H-1B complex, tailored for the specialists of tomorrow. 2. The Solo Entrepreneur Stream. What it is. Designed for self-starters who don't fit the venture capital-backed startup mold, the Solo Entrepreneur Stream lets you come to the U.S. and build something, without having to secure funding or partner with a U.S. sponsor. Eligibility criteria. A clear business vision with a plan. Whether it's a small online venture or a local service, you outline your goals, market research, and projected economic impact. Proof of ability to fund yourself, for example, personal funds or easily transferable savings. Evidence of potential job creation in the U.S., even if modest. How it works. You'd submit your business plan directly, alongside documents proving you can support the enterprise. Successful applicants receive an initial 2-year visa, leading to an optional 2-year extension. If your business grows and creates U.S. jobs, you're eligible to transition to permanent residency. Why it matters. Too often, entrepreneurial paths are blocked by the myth that only big money matters. This stream democratizes innovation, empowering solo ventures to thrive independently. 3. Graduates for global good. What it is. A visa path tailored to global graduates, U.S. educated or otherwise, whose academic work targets pressing global challenges. Think climate change, sustainable development, global health. Eligibility criteria. A postgraduate or doctoral degree, completed within the last 2 years. Research or projects with demonstrable impact on global issues. A brief proposal explaining your future goals and how living in the U.S. amplifies your impact. How it works. Educational institutions issue certificates for graduates they deem as drivers of global good. These certificates, when submitted with your application, form the basis of your eligibility. The visa is valid for up to 3 years, renewable for 1 further year, with a path to green card based on continued contribution. What's new here? No U.S. sponsor needed, your academic institution and the merit of your work speak for you. And the focus on global impact reflects a refreshingly modern understanding of value and contribution. 4. The Green Pathfinder Program. What it is. A special visa designed for environmental experts, climate scientists, and green technology innovators, the folks who are already architecting tomorrow's sustainable world. Eligibility criteria. Proven track record in environmental science, renewable energy, habitat restoration, or related fields. A portfolio of projects with measurable positive environmental effects. A visionary statement about the U.S. relevance of your work. How it works. You'd apply via an independent pathway, validated by environmental institutions or recognized organizations. With approval, you get a 5-year visa, extendable, with an express route to permanent residency for people whose work continues to align with U.S. environmental priorities. Why it's crucial. This move signals an environmental commitment at the immigration level. It's rare to see a professional purpose so directly enshrined in immigration policy, especially one not tied to sponsorship. 5. The Cultural Ambassador Visa. What it is. The U.S. is opening a new path for cultural innovators, artists, writers, filmmakers, traditional artisans, designers, whose work enriches global cultural conversation. Eligibility criteria. A portfolio showcasing cultural significance or artistic excellence. Endorsement from reputable institutions, universities, cultural ministries, arts organizations, or media bodies. A personal statement on cultural exchange, artistic vision, or cultural diplomacy. How it works. You apply directly, with your portfolio and endorsements, to a dedicated cultural review board. If approved, you receive a visa valid for up to 3 years, renewable, and a pathway to green card if your work reaches broader national recognition or continues impactful cultural work. What makes it special? Culture has often been the quiet undercurrent of international relations. This program makes it central, with no need for a U.S. sponsor, your craft and voice lead the way. What all these changes mean. Freedom from sponsorship chains. For too long, navigating U.S. immigration meant finding someone to vouch for you, be it family or employer. In 2025, that changes. These 5 programs refuse to tie your identity to a sponsor, instead, they focus on what you bring. Merit, vision, and contribution at the forefront. These pathways emphasize your skills, your ideas, and your impact, not just your connections. This is a shift toward a merit-driven approach where potential trumps paperwork. Diverse doors for diverse talents. Whether you solve tech puzzles, plant trees, create art, or invent solutions, the U.S. now honors a wide spectrum of human potential. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach, it's tailored to human ingenuity. A signal to the world. This suite of innovation sends a clear message: the U.S. is transforming immigration, not retreating. It's an open hand, extended wide, saying, "Come build with us, contribute, and grow." Navigating the process, a practical guide. Step 1. Know your track. Read all 5 pathways to identify which aligns best with your background. Are you a graduate? An innovator? A climate champion? Choose the one where your strengths shine brightest. Step 2. Gather your evidence. Prepare a standout portfolio, proposal, or research summary. Secure certifications, be it from your institution, an environmental NGO, or a cultural organization. Document your achievements and vision clearly. Your case is your story. Step 3. Apply directly. Each stream bypasses traditional sponsorship. Submit your application, evidence, and narrative directly to the designated U.S. immigration channel. Step 4. Plan your stay. Once approved, these visas give you breathing room, 3 to 5 years to settle, contribute, and flourish. Use it wisely, network, collaborate, launch projects, and make visible impact. Step 5. Keep contributing. Renewability and the transition to permanent residency hinge on continued evidence of your work. Maintain momentum, whether through follow-up reports, expanded projects, or updates on your initiatives. Preparing for the future. If you're thinking ahead, here's how to lay the groundwork today. Document every achievement. From patents to publications, artistic exhibitions to environmental projects, record them. Build a coherent narrative. Your story links your past and your vision. Make it compelling, clear, and actionable. Seek institutional validation. Even though you don't need a sponsor, you do need credible validation. Engage with universities, nonprofits, or arts councils accordingly. Stay informed. These programs are new, and regulations will refine as they unfold. Stay tuned to official U.S. immigration announcements or reputable outlets. Clear communication and prompt documentation will serve you well. What if? What if my credentials don't fit any track exactly? Innovators often fall between categories. If you lean creative and impactful but lack an official nod, the cultural or global skills pathway may still work. Focus on illustrating what you can build, not just traditional labels. What if I already have a different visa? You can apply to pivot. Each stream has provisions for switching. In short, your current status doesn't lock you out. What if my application is denied? Don't panic. Each pathway will offer guidance or limited appeals. And you can reapply, with stronger materials or more clarity. Final thoughts. Picture the United States in 2025, not as an insurmountable gate, but as an evolving host, inviting you to bring your brilliance, your vision, and your drive. These 5 freshly minted legal routes do more than offer visas, they reshape what it means to be welcomed here. If you've been waiting for your moment, if you've built, researched, created, innovated, or simply believed in making a difference, this is that moment. The path doesn't ask for who you know. It's asking, what do you bring? Step through, and let your journey begin. If you're passionate about exploring new immigration, travel and visa news, please hit that subscribe button and become a part of our Travel Tree News family. Together, let's explore the world, one travel vlog at a time.